Wait, what? Is it YouTube time? Oh, hello. Sorry, I was just going on a little walk. Trying to think what to say. I guess the phone decided to go on for me. Well, hello. Well, anyway, this is Adam. My name's Adam. Of course, you all know. Today we're on episode 7. Episode 7. And today we're gonna talk about movies, like Disney movies, like Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and Amazon. I might do Amazon Prime. I haven't really decided. But before we get to that, last week I was talking about my future commercials I'm planning. I'm still getting more information, and so it's going to come closer and closer and closer. I mean, we're going to get very close to the point. It's going to be amazing commercials. I mean, the Kit Kat commercial and the peanut butter commercial. Sponsors by Hannah G. But anyway, and then, I was talking about sports, too. My number one, of course, like, my top 2 were the Chiefs Super Bowl, number 1. Number 2 was the Royals World Series. But anyway, this past week, it's been, chaos around this world. I mean, United States, I should say. First off, we had that coronavirus, and then we had this pandemic, and then now we are having this fights and stuff. People are fighting because of because of that cop put his knee on that black guy's neck, which I think was 100% wrong. But anyway, yes, I want to talk about that. I want to have a little special episode for that next time. Maybe time after that. I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to talk about a little information about my opinion about all this. I'm going to get a little information today about my opinion about it. I think, okay, for protesting is okay, but not burning down buildings or destroying anything, property. That's just wrong. That's all. I'm going to put that little part. That was my opinion. We should all show respect to each other, any color we are. I mean, we should all treat each other like friends or family. I mean, that's what God created us for. But anyway, today's episode is supposed to be about movies and other shows and stuff. So I'm going to start telling you stuff I watch on these shows. I'm going to start with Netflix. There's not a lot of Netflix shows I've been watching. I did watch Spider-Man 3. Very good movie. Man, we need Spider-Man to come here right now. Maybe he'll save the world. Anyway, it was Spider-Man 3, and I watched some of the Fuller House episodes. I mean, Netflix, I'm not a big fan. I mean, I like Netflix, but I don't have a lot of shows I watch on there. I tried to watch Tiger King, but I didn't care for that show. Sorry, Charles. Tiger King stinks to me. but you might like it. I think to me, I'm not a big fan of it. What other movies I watched what were the movies? I watched a little bit of that Ventures movie was on there, just like 5 minutes of it, and fell asleep. Not because I got tired. I was just tired. I was just gonna watch part of it, and I fell asleep, and then yeah. I mean, Netflix wasn't really big. I mean, I've been lately. I mean, yeah. Amazon Prime. I've been watching some shows on there. I mean, I just started watching. What did I start watching? I just finished a show on there called. Okay, this show was on like when I was a junior, so with my sister would watch it, so I decided to watch it. No, I was a senior. My bad. No, I just graduated. But anyway, the show's called Henry Danger. I decided to watch it with my sister. Actually, I got interested. The show is actually pretty funny. It's like got these 2 superheroes. Like one guy is a superhero, one kid's a sidekick. But they just ended the show like this about a couple months ago. Pretty good show. But I would watch Home Improvement on there. Very good classic show. maybe if you haven't seen that show, watch it. But yeah, I just have the Boomerang app on there now. I'm gonna start watching that. There's like Bugs Bunny, old classic cartoon on there. I mean, Tom and Jerry, Flintstones. I mean, all those good old cartoons. I mean, those are the good old days cartoons. Nowadays they're just rotten. In fact, there's this one cartoon. I was just flipping the channels, like to see what's on TV, and then I, I click on Cartoon Network, saw this show like 2 minutes or less, in less than 2 minutes. I actually hated this show so much. It's called Apple and Onion. Very dumb. I mean, I think cartoons have gone dumber and dumber, dumbest. I mean, yeah. But anyway, my other one I've been watching is Hulu. Actually, I like Hulu a lot. I just finished Last Man Standing. I watched all 8 seasons of Last Man Standing. Very good show. I mean, Tim Allen, he one guy who did Home Improvement, like, he does Home Improvement. It's like Tim Allen did Home Improvement, and then 3 boys. And in this show, it's 3 girls. He works at a place called Outdoor Man. So he talks about, it's like a fishing and all that stuff, boats and stuff. I mean, it's actually very funny. If you haven't seen that show, go ahead and watch it. I mean, it's on Hulu, and it's even on TV. So watch an episode of it. I mean, you might laugh on it. You might even laugh at it. I mean, it's a family show. They're actually having a season 9, which makes me very happy. I'm not gonna lie, whenever they cancel the show, they did cancel the show. It's like season 6, and then they finally come back. It was on ABC, and then it moved to CBS, Fox. I don't know the reason why they took it off on ABC. My guess is politics, which is, I think, stupid. I mean, yeah. Another show that I started watching is called Full House. I decided to watch Full House again. I don't know how many times. I mean, it's actually a pretty funny show. I mean, the very first episode, and like, if you probably know the show, Jesse and Joey, Danny, DJ, Kimmy, Michelle, and Becky, of course, and then the twins. I mean, of course, them 3 don't come till later on. Like, Becky comes like next season, and then yeah. But anyway, there's this very first episode. It's so funny, and Jesse and Joey's trying to learn how to change the baby's diaper. They take her down the stairs. They took her to the kitchen. They put like a meat rag pad, something like that, and trying to change her diaper. I mean, with a pot, I think. And then they try to hose her to clean her up. They're trying to hose her, clean her up, and then they were trying to what was it? What were they trying to do? Oh yeah, they hose her up, and then they use a fan to fan her up and fan her, dry her butt and stuff, And they use paper towels for diapers. And then they couldn't find diapers, so they used that. And after they're done changing her, the little girl's sister, or Michelle's sister, Stephanie, told her, nice job, try, but next time use these. Nice job, Ernest, try these. And they're like, Stephanie, why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell us that we had diapers? No one asked me. And that was hilarious. Yeah. So anyway, not to Disney Plus, an exciting one. I mean, there's thousands of movies on there. I mean, there's thousands of movies, thousands of shows on there. I mean, to tell you the truth, I've been watching quite a bit of movies on there. I just finished last Parent Trap, the old one. I wasn't a big fan of that movie. I like the newer one with Lizzie Lohan. Newer one, older one, no. Not my type of tea. But I like that movie. What was it? There's Star Wars. Star Wars is okay. My boss loves Star Wars. I'm just okay with Star Wars. Anyway, there's other shows on there. I mean, there's some classic shows on there. There's like Boy Meets World on there. I saw a Smart Guy, which I never know about that show. And there's actually like That's So Raven, like did a little bit more 2000 shows like That's So Raven, Sweet Life, Zack and Cody, Hannah Montana, Good Luck Charlie, and so on. But anyway, I watched some of those shows. I mean, not some yet, exactly yet. I've been watching certain shows right now. I'm watching Austin Alley. I actually really like that show. I watched it with my sister years ago, so I decided, and I actually liked it. But then, there's cartoons, classic cartoons on there. I mean, there's a show called Recess. It was actually on when I was a little kid at the school. Every day I would watch that show. I haven't watched that show in like 12 years. And then I just recently watched it like a couple weeks ago, and I just really love that show. It's a classic. I mean, there's DuckTales. So that's a good show. My boss loves that show. There's Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale I'm not a big fan of. There's Kim Possible. Kim Possible was okay. Lilo and Stitch was decent. But, I mean, Disney Plus is actually a good thing, app for kids and stuff. I mean, I advise you to get Disney Plus because there's a lot of good movies on there, good cartoons. I mean, of course, there's some adult shows on there. I mean, there's some learning stuff for maybe kids might learn. I mean, there's a show called Brain Games. I mean, that's actually pretty interesting. I advise you guys to watch that show. But anyway, if you want to see more about Disney Plus, get Disney Plus. It's only $70 a year, and that's a really good price. So that's a really good price. Compared like per month, you're saving lots of money. But anyway, that's all for that episode about movies and stuff. Next week, or here soon, maybe next week, maybe in a couple weeks or so, I'm planning on doing. Someone asked me if I can do a YouTube video at work. Talk to a few coworkers, interview them, talk to them and stuff, and I thought, yeah, bad idea. I just gotta talk to them about it and see if they're okay with it. We do a special YouTube video, like a 10-minute video or so, talk to a few coworkers, talk to them about, I don't know, whatever they want to talk about and stuff. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. I'm gonna go back running, and don't worry, my phone will be right here. It was never here in the first place. It was just, I decided to go walk around, and really I pushed a button and you gotta have a little juice in there. That's the juice part. I was like, by the way, I'm doing a theme song soon. So, gotta blast. Take care and have fun.